Hi everyone, we are live. 1 minute, we're going to set up a few things. So put up the same banner just now, the store, hour, and the WhatsApp. Top and bottom, we see the, yeah, okay, leave it there, okay? So let's leave it there. And then while people are coming in, move thing around, see? Oh, there's a store like, wow, two things here that I talk about, see? Got my bike here and the other right here, steady, okay? Test, let's check the audio for everything, yeah. How's the audio? 1, 2, everything okay? Huh? Okay, very nice video. So, here, correct? Yeah, steady. You can put behind. Okay. So welcome to our live session. This is Louis from the Mighty Velo retail store, where we're having a midweek Wednesday live session talking about a few things. Okay, so this is our store at, you see below me, it's at 30 Tai Seng Street, BreadTalk IHQ 0214. Last time I used to say upstairs from UOB no more already. Okay, walk up the escalator next to Din Tai Fung, turn left, and this is where we are. So we are live at the store. If there are people actually walking in, it does happen because people come here for test ride. Test ride meaning you are free to test all our bikes. Hey, camera pan, see all our test ride bike. See not? All there. Sway steady. Let your test ride. There is a big, there is a very very long PCN there downstairs from our store, and you are able to take our bikes, go downstairs for a test ride. Now test rides are really important, because what we would like you to understand is that we want you to ride the bike so that you can experience the bike for yourself. Get it? When you ride the bikes, then you will know how good the bikes ride. Now that also being said, not every bicycle shop in Singapore allows test ride of bikes, but we do. So we want you to experience how good our Birdy bikes are. We are Mighty Velo. We are the official distributor of Pacific Cycles branded bicycles, such as the Birdy bicycle, the Carry Me, the Iruka, the Reach. Okay. Now, I'm still in the midst of so-called half setting up, but the live has started. And of course, if you have a question, there you go, above the Aquamarine Birdy frame, 87785678. We encourage you, no matter what platform that you're watching us from, be it on TikTok, be it on FB, or whichever platform that we are simultaneously giving this live session from, ask questions here, because this is where a few people check out your messages, your questions, and we'll be able to answer you from there. So message here, okay? Any point in time you want to ask in the live session on Facebook, on TikTok, if you have a question, you are free. Of course, you're welcome to ask in those platforms as well. We also have a team of people monitoring the chat there, and we will get to your questions. If you've typed a comment on our live session, be it you're watching live or you're watching a replay at your own time at night, no problem, write it in the comments. We will be able to see it and also answer your questions as well, okay? So let's kind of begin right now. Of course, I have my bike. Finally, one of the few times I can actually, okay, let me push this rack away first. See, my own bike, finally I can showcase, because this polished silver bike is back for a while, or a limited run, because we have on our hands a bunch of polished silver bike frames. See that? Yeah, you see, very nice, very shiny polished silver bike frames for the R20 build. Okay, for the R20 build. So I'm going to put my bike here first. So we have our park two stands here. Right, when you come to our bike, when we do any servicing, any check and tuning on a bike, we use proper equipment, definitely. Wow, the bike like camouflage inside the wall. Okay, so therein lies the beauty of the color of this polished silver frame. Okay. Now the polished silver, this is the R20. Okay. Below here is the R20. Our polished silver frame is one of Birdy's most unique. In fact, I would say, in my point of view, the most unique color. That's why I actually chose this color. Do we have the pictures of my bike other places? Not in this folder, right? Have, right? I just throw a few of them. I'll show. Okay. So this is my bike. This is where is this? Oh, this is Taiwan. Okay. This is Taiwan. You see the irony now? I brought the Pacific Cycles Birdy back to Taiwan and I cycled there. And one of the key reasons why I really like this color is that, well, is the raw color of the metal. There are very, very few bikes with polished finishing in the markets right now. They usually have a layer of paint. You can see all our other Birdy bikes, they have all these colors here. But the polished silver aluminum frame is one of the, is that a personal preference, or what? You see the shine here that you have on the bike, unmatched. When you take pictures, when you take videos of the bike in vibrant sunshine, as you can see here, the color is really stands out. It's reflective. It is really, really nice. You got anyone? You got the one where I hang it over the pad. This is at the MRT station. When I went there, this is Osaka. Yeah, this one also. See, when you take pictures of the bike, it really is very, very unique. Available right now in the build of the R20. And the R20 is the bike that we have. Okay, so I am every time I go to any country with my bike and my wife, we will actually take our Birdy, our folding bicycles to those countries. Why do we want to do that? Because when you go and travel, right? When you go and travel anywhere you want in the world, and if it happens to be in the city, in the popular places, right, in the city, if it's a very urbanized area, or even in the rural area where you ride very, very long distances, having a folding bike itself, number one, convenience. You pack it into a luggage, minimal disassembly. You might have to loosen the stem of the Birdy, which is a quick release. I'll show you right now. Okay. When you loosen the stem of the Birdy, very easy, just one quick release, and see the stem comes off. That's it. You can pack it into the bike. This is my bike. Been doing it for years, right? I have this bike right now for about 2021. So 2021. Okay, I managed to get this over here. Okay. Now, the Birdy itself also, as I have mentioned many times, the G3 frames are the same. And what is about the Birdy is that the suspension of the bike is actually the pivot point of the folding mechanism. Right? So I put it on the bike stand so you can see all these working. So what this means is that all these pivot points, they function as the suspension pivot as well as your folding pivot. And that is a huge plus point, because normal generic design folding bikes, okay, normal generic design folding bikes, I have on my head. And I'll show you, okay, I'll show you a few of those designs. The most common ones, okay, so I'm trying to be small, okay. The most common one, you see this huge thing here, this is a hinge, right? This is a hinge. And when you have a hinge, you know what it does? The frame tends to flex. Now, why do I have these bikes? I'll tell you why we have these bikes here, because these are all our customers' bikes that are traded in, which I'll share with you again, okay. So a lot of these bikes have these folding hinges. I want another one here. Okay, this is Dahuan. Okay. So these ride like small bikes when they are unfolded, and when they are folded, they are not very small. That's the irony of it all. You see this big hinge here? Okay. Anytime that there is a hinge in a folding bike, it tends to flex. And I'll show you another mass market trifold bikes. Don't film here first, anyway, hang on. Leave the thing there. This was traded in by one of our customers, one of mass market trifold bikes. This is actually a Brompton that got traded in 2 weeks ago. Again, it has a folding hinge here. Now what the folding hinge here does is that it tends to make the frame tend to flex. You see that? And that is a kind of flex that is not really ideal in a folding bike situation. Okay? So the Birdy is a monocoque frame, folds down into a really, really small size. It can be rolled without the need, okay, without the need for a rear rack. You see that? You can roll it on the rear wheel. One key disadvantage that of course the folding Brompton has is that if you don't put a rack, you cannot roll it at all. And also, if you've been asking, the Birdy itself, well, number one, it doesn't need a rack to be able to push around. Okay. However, I'm going to introduce a little bit more in a short while that we also have exclusively at Mighty Velo right now the official Birdy rear rack that allows you to push and pull the bike. Okay, so a few things in this particular live session today. Number one, let's talk about the R20 in polished silver. How much is the R20 in polished silver? If you want it to be yours, you have to come to us quickly because there is a very, very limited number of frames that we have in the polished silver mode itself. The price of the polished silver R20 is 4299. Okay, 4299. 20-inch Hubsmith wheels, very, very nice ratchet sounds, quick engagement rear hub, Shimano 105 11-speed shifting, 11 to 28 rear cassette, PRP high performance mechanical disc brakes. These have been retrofitted to the Birdy bike itself. Okay, so get yours right now, 4299. If it is 12 months installment plan, all right, 356, I think, 358, okay, 358, okay, and if you opt to go for wait, hang on a while, if you opt to go for 24 months installment plan, is 178. 12 months interest-free installment plan is available on DBS, Postbank and UOB cards. And if you want to opt to go for a 24 months on the OCBC card, which we accept right now, it is going to only be at hang on a while, 158. 158, okay? Give me 1 second. Joshua, can you text Mingshan access for 0505? Yeah. Okay, access for 0505. He's asking me, that's why. Give him. Okay. Go and tell him that I'm in the live session, so you reply me instead. Yeah. Okay. All right. So where was I? I was talking about the R20, correct? All right, R20. Yeah. So the R20 4299 polished silver, very, very nice looking frame here. If you this is my own bike. I ride this daily. If you see me around the shop area, if you see me riding near my home, it is a very, very distinct bike. There are people around who knows me and know that this is actually my bike. Okay. Yep. We got a question.
Question from Joel.
Yeah.
What type of group set?
Sorry, what type of group set? For what bike? Okay, Joel, what type of group set? Now, good question. It's a very, very good question. So, the R20 runs on a Shimano 105 group set. Now, that being said, if you come to our store and look at all our ranges of all the Birdy bikes that we have, be it from the Birdy New Classic, the Birdy City, Birdy Touring Plus, Birdy Gravel, Birdy R20 or Birdy Roll-Off, the beauty of the roll-off bike is that you are able to fit it to virtually any group set that you want. Because the Birdy is, I'm going to show you right now, the Birdy is compatible with conventional group sets. Okay, conventional group set means that if your parts do wear out, we run disc brakes that are mountain bike post mount. Number one, 160 rotors. Okay. We have a standard 68mm bottom bracket shell. It means that if you want to upgrade your cranks next time, you can. Okay, this is my bike here right now, and those of you with a very eagle eye, you will see that I have higher end parts right now. This is a Dura Ace crank XTR pedals. So different bikes here have different Birdy models have different group sets, but the good thing about this is you can fit any existing conventional group sets from Shimano, SRAM, from TRP, from Box, Campagnolo, Microshift, EDS, even the current upcoming group sets from the Far East like Senza, L2, they all work on the Birdy bike. And that's the beauty of the Birdy bike, because when you travel, and when I travel overseas and I know that I'm passing by a conventional bike shop, not a specialist bike shops, and I ask them for things like cables, chains, even crank chain rings, cassettes, cassettes or rear derailleur, I can find them at virtually any bike shop. If you get something like a mass market trifold bike like the Brompton, a large majority of these parts will not fit nicely on the Brompton, all these trifold bikes. And that becomes maybe a little bit of a concern for you when something does break and you need support. Okay, so that is one of the key considerations that I have when I tend to travel and I ride extensively. I tend to ride my Birdy bike because I know the availability of all these parts are easily obtainable from bicycle shops around the world. All right, so that's one. Okay, so let's go run through all, since I talked about it, let's run through all the Birdy models and their pricing. Okay, let's start with the Birdy New Classic first, which is here, retro looking Birdy bike like it was in 1995, okay, in the early 1995s. So this bike, you can see that the frame is slightly different, it's tubular in shape, has that retro look, pulls and rides like any other Birdy bike in the store, except that this particular bike runs V brakes. One cool thing, the price of this bike. Okay, yes, this one I got promotion also, right? Our staff was reminding me about this. This bike, 2099 for the first bike. Why do I say first bike? Is because if you happen to have a friend or a family member and you want to buy two of them, the second one is at 1260. So go and find a friend, all right? Find a friend's friend. Find your wife, find your girlfriend. Want to ride? Want to buy a bicycle for you? 1260 second bike, 40% off. 8 different colors. One of them is Interpon, so 2099 for the Birdy New Classic. Second one is at 1260. Also available. You have the table for the installment plans. Have? Okay, I'll show that one. Yeah, okay. So if you buy a single bike itself, 1890, 24 months is $79 a month for the Birdy New Classic. Okay, come and test ride the bike. Okay, come and see when the bike is for you. Now this bike is primarily designed catered for beginner riders, leisure riders. But if you're a fairly seasoned person who wants to use the bike for commuting purposes, or just have a good folding bike in general and at a very good price point, you can consider Birdy New Classic. Okay. Okay, New Classic done. Let's go to the next one, the City. Okay, the City. Okay, let's talk about Birdy City. Ellie, put up the Birdy City pricing first. Okay. Alright, original price 2699. G3 frame, disc brakes, Shimano 9-speed transmission. Again, I'll show you the folding and the unfolding. Okay. $2699 during our Mighty Treats, which is right now 2430. If you opt for 12 months installment plan for OCB, CU, OB, DBS pack, 203 a month. For 24 months only on OCBC, 2430. Okay, 2430. Very nice looking bike. Very functional with the ultra reliable Shimano 9-speed transmission, 9-speed chain, Sora derailleur, Sora shifters, Birdy crankset, square tapered BB, 9-speed derailleur. Very, very nice, very, very ultra durable Shimano group sets. I have been riding them for good 20 years right now on the 9-speed sets. I would dare say bomb-proof. Okay, really, really bomb-proof. All the riding that I have done, they have survived all through of it. Okay, 2,430 Birdy City. Come and test the bike. Now, I can say this again. We are now the Birdy City Alright, you can choose any of the color, we can build the bike for you. Now that also being said, every single bike that we have here at Mighty Velo is built to order. It means that we've got our different frame choices, we've got different models of bikes that we have. When you want the color, if you see one that is already on the shelf, you will be able to do a cash and carry. If not, you can actually select the color of your choice. We will build the bike for you, hand build. Okay, we hand build. All the bikes do not come in full. We build it in our own warehouse and our mechanical area. So one top tip, if you're a type like me who likes to go and zheng the bike later on, get the Birdy City, because all the parts you can change by yourself if you are mechanically inclined, or if you have access to someone who really customizes and modifies the bike. Get the Birdy City, one of the best selling models right now. Okay, so all the frames are exactly the same, and of course, like I mentioned earlier on, it fits standard bicycle components. So if you've got parts lying around in your parts bin, if you have multiple bikes, multiple parts, you can actually modify and customize it yourself as well. Okay, so like I said, when I say that it fits standard bicycle components, the tools that you need for the bicycle maintenance are same as any other bike that you find. Okay, so this is the Birdy City 2430. Okay, we have Touring Plus, Ellie. Yeah. Now, Birdy Touring Plus. Okay, Touring Plus is a unique bike. 8 speeds on the outside for the rear derailleur and 3 speeds in an internal hub, which makes it a whopping 24 speeds, a wide range. As the name suggests, this one has 2 shifters, okay, 2 different sets of gearings, bringing a massive 24 gears available to you. It means that this particular bike is suitable for very comfortable long distance riding, Juntech hydraulic disc brakes, as well as big Apple tires. So these are 2 inches wide. I run them for my own bike as well. I love the big tires. Now, that again is a cool benefit when you have a Birdy bike, because if you have, for instance, again, a mass market folding bike like this one, the Brompton here, you cannot fit wide tires to it because it won't fit, that's all. Okay, it will never fit. However, with the Birdy, you can. And this is even more fun because the Birdy Touring Plus, let me mention the price right now, 2,520, 24 months is only 105 per month. Now, on with our next cool looking bike, cool looking and versatile way that you can customize your Birdy bike, which we have already done so. A Birdy Gravel, 2-inch Schwalbe tires, 1.9 actually, 1.9 inch, but you can fit 2 inches as well because this is here. Okay, so this is one with the rack, one without the rack. This is the most versatile folding bike and the lightest full suspension off-road gravel bike you can get in the market right now, the Birdy Gravel. Birdy Gravel comes with a SRAM 10-speed transmission, so you get very nice snappy feel when you shift. Okay, so you can see I fold and unfold all the bikes in the exact same way and nothing changes. So Birdy Gravel here, okay, Juntech hydraulic disc brakes actuated by the cable, 1.9 inch tires, 10-speed SRAM transmission. This is the only bike that we have in the build that runs SRAM transmission. Looks like any other folding bike. It will not be as fast as your other Birdy folding bikes because it has the wider tires, but you can ride in more places. Okay, you can really ride into more places with this bike. So this particular bike also our best seller, and of course you see this bike is in the Billy Bonkers, even thicker tires. You can customize the ride and the feel and the handling characteristics of your bike, but it's just slightly altering tire choices and your componentry selection, that's all. Birdy Gravel, usual price 3,099, right now 2,790, 117 per month on 24 months, interest free, 0% installment. Okay, question? My mic a bit muffled. Oh, is it now better now? Wait, let me double check. It's below, is it? Okay, never mind. I try again. Now okay? Testing 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Can
Yeah, pedal.
Okay. So the Birdy Gravel 2790, 24 months OCBC card holders, 117 per month, interest free. Okay, you can come and test ride this bike. This is by far the favorite build that I have if I want to travel into more places. Okay, if I want to fancy myself going along, the more, what do you call the word is all those you all like to use now, the influencer people like to use the hidden gem here, hidden gem there, go through jungle, go through all the kampong road, go through all the KTM, all this place. I use this bike. Basically, it is a light mountain bike, the lightest full suspension folding bike you can find. In fact, sometimes I change my tires to that, and I get basically a Birdy Gravel. So we have a pre-built Birdy Gravel for you to go and test. This is the most fun bike. Okay, you go watch the video that I make at a KTM railway track. I try to ride this on the track itself. Did I show you all that one? No, maybe we'll find footage of it, but I may film another one soon. Okay, this particular bike really nice, and it's light as well, 11.3. Some other companies have decided to make a so-called gravel line of bikes over 15 kilos. That is just ridiculous. Okay, really ridiculous. At 11 kilos. Right, the lightest full suspension, 2-inch equipped wheels that you can find, and folds and rides the size folded, and like any other Birdy that we have. Now we have also this particular gravel bike which we have. I'm going to show you again, take a break from our bike models and show you our brand new rack. Okay, our brand new Birdy. Sorry? A question?
How long is the waiting time to get appointment for Birdy servicing and overhaul?
Okay, so if you want inquire with us on our WhatsApp, we will show you. Leave the WhatsApp. You can leave the WhatsApp on top now. Okay, inquire with us here. We will ask you things about your bike. So if it's a basic check and tuning, you need us to adjust and check the bike. Usually you don't have to make an appointment. It depends on the crowd situation. Of course, if you come on the weekdays, if you come on Saturday morning, very early Saturday mornings, usually are the best, because if there are no major problems, usually we are done within half an hour. So if there are things that you may need to change, we will advise you. We will suggest for you what you may need to change first, and then you will let us you let us know whether you're agreeable to the parts that we may need to change, because sometimes we find that brake pads could be worn out. Some of you may have minor issues like punctures, cable, fraying, and all these kind of things. Generally, you don't need an appointment. However, if you do need a more in-depth service, please WhatsApp us here, 87785678, and we will be able to advise you what you need to do. And if it's a longer time needed, we will also let you know. But generally, you don't need to. You can walk in with your Birdy bike, your Reach, your Iruka, your Carry Me and Carry All. We will be able to do a basic check and tuning for you pretty quickly. Okay, so this is new. It's been here for the last 1-2 weeks, and there are a great number of you who have already come and installed your bike with it. So this is the official, all right, this is the official Birdy rear rolling rack from Pacific Cycles. They have specifically made this for the Birdy bike at 280. Good, you got a new slide there, nice. So the bike, the rack is $280, 18 kilo limit, fits the new Classic and fits all the G3 frames. Okay, so if you see here, it's resting fully on it. Okay, the bike is really stable. For ergonomic purposes, you can pop up the seat post a little bit. If you're right-handed, left-handed, doesn't matter. You can push or pull it along. Okay, it's really light. So I prefer to just push it along, and when I reach a corner, I just pivot the bike to turn. I just hold it and pivot the bike to turn. So of course you can also pull it along. Depends on what you like to do. Okay, push or pull along, perfectly fine. It doesn't impede the bike in any shape or form, and it folds and unfolds as the Birdy bike was intended to do. So it doesn't affect the folding and unfolding of the bike with an 18 kilo weight limit. Okay, so your mother asks you to tapao the rice also can. Okay, there you can tapao the 10 over 15 kilo rice also can. Okay, so strap it behind. Okay, fits all the G3 frames, fits the new Classics as well. Some of you have been asking us whether it fits the G2 frames or not, but we haven't had a G2 customer walk in with the bike. If you happen to cycle past us, let us see your bike. My suspicion is that it should fit, okay? My thinking is that it should fit. However, if you have a G2 frame, if you have it, because we don't have any more G2 frames here, if you have a G2 Birdy, if you have G2 Birdy frame with the V brake or the disc brake one, let us see the bike, and we can see whether it fits you or not. Okay, I'm going to show you again how it folds and unfolds. So the bike rack here it fits nicely here. You can put quite a bit of stuff that you are able to put on here, because the area here is actually quite wide. You're able to fit a lot of bags, okay? Those gym bag lah, 走路 bag lah, also you can fit, okay? Okay, handbag also can fit. Correct, right, Ellie? Handbag, or your Hermes lah, your Gucci lah, your all can fit one, okay? Okay, so I'm going to show it to you. Hold the bike. Okay, see, nothing changes. The way that you fold and unfold the bike doesn't change. In fact, if you put it at this stage here, or even when the fork is unfolded, the bike is able to stand by itself. So people have been asking us, can it stand by itself? I want to show you something very unique. Okay. There are people who have been riding bikes. They have the habit of placing it on the racks. Good thing about the Birdy rear rack is that it lifts the entire bike up. Even in this particular, I would say, mode lah, you can still push the bike on the rack around itself. Okay, so there you go. The rack is here. We can install it for you straight away when you get the bike. When you have your bikes, do bring along your bikes. Other third-party stuff that may impede it, we may need to remove it before we can install the rack. Okay. Go and share with your friends about the rack availability in Mighty Velo. Right now it is in stock. Some of you have been walking in to get your racks in stock already. We have seen many of you do that. Show us your rack, what you've put on it. Okay, I want to see what you all can carry so far. I know people go fishing lah, people go shopping lah, buy rice lah. What else can you buy? But I think I just fit the rack in. Okay. Caveat, those of you who want to put dog behind one, I cannot say whether it's safe or not, because you cannot see the dog. Okay, so to your own discretion, be logical, be sensible, be safe if you are carrying pets. Okay, but generally if you put stuff behind it, no problem. My record so far, 6 large pizza also can. Okay, put diagonally, put the bungee cord there. You can put it in. That's all. Right, available, Mighty Velo right now, $200. Come and get your rack. Install it for you. You shouldn't take us more than 10 minutes to do so. Right. If you are coming around for and you want to put the rack also, no problem. Come and get your racks. Okay, come and get your racks. The racks are here already, in stock. If the stock is running low, we'll replenish it. We do have ready stock of the racks available. See, nice, sway, yeah. Okay, and pivot here, and of course, let me see. You can roll towards my camera person. See, I can. Meanwhile, careful. Don't let it. See, it won't one. You push it back to me. Then. Very shock. Torak tarik like that. Play. See, I'm back already. Okay. So that was basically that was the rack lah. Okay, that was the rack. Okay, so we got the normal R20, not the silver one, our standard color R20s. Okay, R20 price begins at $3,999. Ali got the slide, have right? Have R20 usual price $3,999, now $3,600. $150 a month for 24 months. Only exception is the polished silver. Okay, put the polished silver price again. Okay, $4,299. Okay. Yeah, $4,299 for the polished silver R20. Okay. Okay, I need a few minutes, not a few minutes lah. I need a few more seconds to bring up the next bike. Alright, the Birdy roll-off. Alright, our flagship model with the made in Germany roll-off hub. Now you got the roll-off bike. Slide. Huh? Okay, yeah, there we go. Original price 6099, now 5490. Comes with the legendary made in Germany roll-off hub. 14 gears inside, 526% gear ratio, and these are literally the bomb-proof hub. If one day nuclear disaster world no more already, the roll-off hub will still work, just like the katsu will still be around after a nuclear explosion, because it has been proven that such hubs, the first productions, have been cycled over 326,000 kilometers. They open up this guy that has toured around the world. The hub has no discernible wear and tear. All it needs is an oil change every 5,000 kilometers, about once a year, a small little oil change, your hub is good to go. And these hubs, 14 gears, change gears when you are riding, change gears when you're stationary. See, you can change the gears anytime. So you can drop a lot of gears at one go, or you can go up a lot of gears at one go. 526%. The Birdy is the only German design bike that comes with the made in Germany roll-off hub as original equipment. No other folding bike comes with this as your OG equipment. The Birdy is the only one here. Come and test ride the roll-off, because we do have the roll-off bike for you to come and test ride. And of course, if you are trading in, okay, if you are trading in an old bike, aim for the roll-off, because we are able to give you the best price possible if you're aiming for this. Okay, this is a collector's dream to have a roll-off hub. The hub itself is already close to $3,000 right now. How do you trade in your old bikes? Easy. Okay, we have simplified our trade-in process right now. This is what you do. Have the one below all the, yeah, okay. See below? Okay, and then flash the WhatsApp upstairs above my head. Yeah. Okay, there you go. See here? Do this. Tell us your name, all right? Tell us your number. All right, come in, yeah. You check in tuning, is it?
No, the day I sent for tuning after
Okay.
I went back, right?
Go ahead, go ahead. Let him know what is the issue. All right. So what we're going to do is this, okay? WhatsApp us your name, WhatsApp us your email, and tell us which Birdy bike, Reach or Iroka you want. Let us know, and then give us pictures of your old bike also. Tell us some details about your bike, where you bought the bike, how much is the bike. And we have people who are bringing in different bikes right now. This one was traded in 2 weeks ago. All right, this was traded in 2 weeks ago during F1. This is an overseas customer, came for F1, came to trade in this particular bike. We have got bikes from different brands and makes and models as well. So we accept not only folding bikes. If you have a full mountain bike, gravel bike, road bike, TT bike, hybrid bike, folding bike, non-folding bike, just send the pictures in first, and then tell us which Birdy you want to buy. Very, very simple. Okay. We offer up to $2,000. So if your bike is near that range in the used bike market, close to up to $2,000, we will really offer you up to that price. Because we realize that if you try to sell your bike on Carousel, if you try to sell your bike on whatever online portal, is that there are a lot of people, who will, basically they will lowball you. It's not a nice feeling. If you feel that your mood is exceptionally good that day, try and post to sell your bike online, and you will know what I mean. Because everybody tries to look for a bargain on Carousel. Come on, everybody does that. I also do that. Okay, but the good thing is, if you want to upgrade your bike to a Birdy bike, what you can do is just to post your bike there. Post your pictures to us. Give us your name, give us your email address, number we got, if you WhatsApp us, we got your number already, and then tell us which one you want. Usually very, very quickly we'll be able to give you a quote once you're satisfied with the quote, and then we'll make an appointment with you. All right, you choose the date and time allocated to you. Come to the store, and when you come to the store, we will be able to look at your bike, ensure that the bike is in working condition. So if it has minor problems like tire puncture, cable snap, and all this kind of thing, we can fix, not a problem, because we will be able to rectify it, because we want a fully functional bike. It doesn't mean that when we take your bike in at this high price that we are able to sell it for an even higher price. Usually we can't. Okay. So this means that how you benefit from this is that if you have a bike that has been lying around, you wanted to upgrade to a better bike, and you have no space at home, situations like these happen, then you basically, all you need to do is to let us know. And then you have a folded Birdy you can hide behind. You can put it behind under your desk, tucked in the storeroom, or you can put it in your car. My bike behind me, I put it in the car, and that's basically one of the easiest things to do. Okay. That being said, huh? Bring go travel also can. Full bike I also travel. Oh yeah, I got one more promotion. Okay. Yes. Correct. 不会 in frame 好这个，不会哦 ，OK。Okay, reach. Okay. Backable bike, 3,005. The promo is this. This one, top up $500, get a Birdy new classic, never seen before. Some of you have done it already. 5 different colors. The backable bike, 22-inch, 451 tires. Come and test ride this bike. It really rides like a very nice road bike. Have the promo slide. You can show them. You find it. Take your time. Don't worry. I am not in a hurry. Have not. Error, huh? Don't worry. Error, no problem. This bike 3,005. Top up 500. Get a Birdy new classic together at the same time. I mentioned already. Don't worry about it. Okay. Have not? Don't have. Never mind. It's okay. Don't worry. Put the WhatsApp up. Alright, we will be able to see that. Tell them. So nice sounding hubs as well. Okay. So I put back the polished silver thing. Yeah. So we have on our hands right now a very small quantity of the polished silver R20, 4299 right now. Okay, 4299 means that 24 months installment is at 180 per month, 12 months is at 359 per month. So R20 frames, like I'm explaining this before in a previous live session, but the polished silver that you see here, the shine that you get is not the original aluminum surface shine. So Pacific Cycles have explained to us that to produce the polished silver frame, it takes more man hours and more labor intensive for them, because they have to hand polish each and every bike and then put a layer of clear coat over it. So that's the reason why you get this extremely good shine that shows up very well in pictures. Okay, so the limited quantities that we have for the R20, once it's sold out, there's no more, because Pacific Cycle has stopped the production end of line already for the R20 models. Okay, for the R20 models, no more already. Okay, so that in essence is our show today. So reminder, a few things before we end the show. Polished silver R20, the rack is available right now for you to install on your bike. This particular rack is available for you, as well as the ongoing MV Treats promotion. The first classic is at 2099, second Birdy new classic is at 40% off, or if you prefer the very quick reach bike 3005, top up $500 is the Birdy. For the Birdy new classic, you get 2 bikes, okay, the double combos. And of course, last thing to remind them, Ellie put the trade-in steps, trade-in procedures again. Okay, so the trade-in procedure now has been simplified. If you have an old bike that you wish to trade in, uptrade into a Birdy, into a Reach, into a Iruka, very easy. WhatsApp us at this number right now. Give us your name, give us your email, bike pictures, a little bit of information about your bike, how much you bought it from, where you bought it from, all right? And most importantly, what bike you want to buy. WhatsApp, that's it. No need to fill in form. We will fill in the form for you right now. Okay? Ken? Okay, I think, yep. Well, question, last question, like?
Any update of Birdy 2025 models that come with pink color?
Pink color don't have. I know who is asking that question. Pink color don't have. Okay? Not only you asking, but pink color don't have. Okay? Alright. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah. Don't worry. Alright, I guess basically that's it, right? Pink color don't have, pink color have. I'm also one of the first to buy, but silver have. Okay, silver have. Okay, polished silver right now have. Okay, so come to our store this Saturday. I'll be at the store also. We're open Monday to Saturday, 10 to 7 every day. Deepavali Monday not open. We also celebrating the festival of light. I'm cycling at night. Show all my lights. Okay? Okay, thank you all for being online. I will see you in our next live session. Okay? Bye-bye.